Hey, you're listening to The Menu, a space where we sit down, slow down, and talk about life the weird, the beautiful, and the in between.
I'm V.
And I'm Olivia, and we're just two friends figuring things out one deep and slightly chaotic conversation at a time.
Every week we sit down with a new topics from life's menu and just talk about it. Nothing fancy, just us and you, so let's dig in.
Yay,
Yay!
hello! Almost to the end of the year.
This is our last episode in season 1 to wrap up the year and our first season of the podcast. Yay!
Yay! So, what's today's topic gonna be about?
Today we're going to talk about 28 things we've learned in 2025 since we're both 28
Damn.
and 28 is better than 25.
Yeah,
Sort of.
yeah. 28, 28 is the new 21.
Is it? I thought 30 is
I'm,
the new 21.
I don't know.
I'm actually excited to be 30.
Me too.
I'm looking forward to being 30.
Me too. I'm tired of my 20s. It's getting tiring.
No. Or imagine when you're 30 and you're like, man, I wish I can go back to my 20s.
That's fair. I already be saying that thing. I wish I would have
Done more, do
done
more.
more in like when I was 21 or 22. Like I took for granted my
Mm-mm.
youth. My youth.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess we'll talk about the 20 things we learned. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
So it'd be 28 together, 14. 14 things each.
Okay.
Okay, so my first one is that I learned that I don't owe everyone an explanation. Sometimes a no is complete. And for the longest time, I did not know that. Or I didn't think that a no was a complete sentence in a way. It was like no, and then you follow it up with, I
Your
guess,
reasoning.
yeah. But now it's like no, and that's it. You don't really need further explanation.
That's fair. I agree.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's what I realized in one of my like articulation class, because like I just keep going.
Oh, you just keep like rambling.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that's understandable. I mean, I guess like cuz I could like come from like growing up, you always have to give a reason of why you can't do it or why you don't want to do it or
yeah.
things like that. So it makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay, what's yours?
Oh, mine. I put uh the thing I learned in 2025 was to give grace.
Oh yeah,
I guess like I think this year I'm more understanding to like everybody's their own situations and why they may not meet my expectations or things of that nature. So to give more grace, that's what I've learned.
mood.
Yeah. Was
I,
you? Oh,
I gave too much grace. I
that's fair.
gave too much grace. There's more grace left to give.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fair.
my second one is closure is a choice, not something someone hands you. And I think for the longest time, everybody kind of like chase that closure feeling or whatever. In any problem that happened, you always want to find some piece of closure, but
Mm,
it's something that you would have to find within yourself and it's not really handed. Because I think even in relationship, you go to the other person for closure or any type of problem. um you tend to find closure in other people or like hoping that the other person would, oh shit,
yeah.
well, hoping that the other person would give you something to
Like
give you
tell
that,
you what you want to hear.
yeah, to give you that sense of closure. But
Mm,
in reality, that closure can only come from yourself and it's a choice that you make.
that's fair. Yeah, I could see
Mhm.
that. Or like it helped like whatever they may say or the conversation you may have with that person may help you come closer to the closure, but in the end it's up to you
Yep.
to decide.
Yep.
That is understandable. My next 20 or my next thing I learned in 2025 would be self-care.
Oh yeah,
I
that's really important.
Yeah, I think in the past like I've always uh I've always like kept myself busy. I never took the time to like I guess rest and like just relax and also like do things to like calm my nerves or to relieve my stress. So I've learned to do that more this year than ever.
By
Mm.
binge watching K dramas.
I've always binge watch shows, but like I think it's also like not only binge watching like or doing like mundane like chill things like also like you know wearing more face masks,
Mm,
relaxing, making myself a meal that I want to try. Like I haven't been doing that
mm,
lately because, well, like in the past few years, because it's always been like, you know, busy, 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 busy. So
yeah.
doing things like that, or just like I don't know, going to do something like a me day
Oh, yeah.
type things. Those things, yeah,
I miss taking myself out on dates.
yeah,
Those were fun.
yeah,
My third one is slowing down doesn't mean falling behind.
yeah.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think it's one of the lessons that always carry itself into the next year and the year after, to learn to slow down.
Mm.
But to fully embody that slowing down doesn't mean failing is a big lesson that I've learned this year.
Yeah, I could see that because you're always the type of person that's like I gotta do this, I gotta do this, or else it'll lead to failure.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense. I guess my third one is oh, I learned this year how to change a cabin air filter and an engine filter in my car.
Oh,
Yeah, because I was tired of getting ripped off when I went to the
to the
when I
mechanics.
get to the mechanic,
Uh-huh.
because they would charge me like, oh my god, they would charge me so much. And like I think one of my friends was like, you know, those filters only cost like $10 to $12 on Amazon.
Yeah.
And I was like, bruh. And then I just looked up YouTube videos on how to change for my car. And then now I changed them. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay. Yeah.
We're girl bossing our way through.
Yeah. But yeah, what's your next one?
My fourth one is boundaries make relationship healthier, not colder. And I think learning to establish boundaries is so hard, especially when you're like a really empathetic person.
Mm,
And I feel like I play so much of a devil's advocate in every single one of my relationship that it's hard to set up strict boundaries just because I'm like, well, if I was in their shoe and like someone said this, how would that make me feel? But then I feel this way, so then what do I do about it? So then setting
mm,
boundaries becomes really hard.
mm.
And yeah, I feel like, oh, am I being too mean with these type of boundaries that I'm setting? But now it's actually for like a healthier purpose, and it's not about you feeling like cold or mean about it. It's just healthier in general for everybody.
I see.
Yeah,
That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, I think like boundaries, I used to think it was such a negative thing.
it's hard.
Yeah, because like, it also depends on the person's like I don't know how to word it, but like how they
Receptiveness.
yeah, because people could think like, oh, you just don't want to be around them anymore or like
Yeah.
things like that, but you also have to respect your own time and respect your own feelings.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's
uh my fourth one is I learned to let go.
Yeah.
I think everything in the past, like including like I guess certain friendships or family members or just I don't know, like things that don't work anymore.
Yeah.
I tried to hold on to it for as long as I could, but like this year, like so much of that has happened that I just learned that it's okay to let go. And
Yeah.
if it's really meant to be or if things really do work out or people will forgive type things like that, that they'll come back or those things will work again. But I only could do so much as a person to maintain those relationships or um you know like just keep I don't know to keep them in my life or
Yeah.
see the positive in those things. But if it don't work, don't work. So
Yeah.
I've learned that for 2025.
I think it's like one of the learning lessons in your young adult life is in the act of letting go.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's hard.
it is hard,
It's hard.
but you gotta do what you gotta do.
You really do. My fifth one is the right decisions often feels uncomfortable at first.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that, like starting a new journey, or like if you start something new. Like when I started school, it felt uncomfortable at first because I hadn't been a student in so long.
Yeah.
So like I could see that.
Yeah. Mood.
I'm good.
I don't know. I'm always like, is this the right decision? Is it really? Like those always like boggles my mind.
Mm,
And I think learning to be comfortable in the uncomfortableness,
mm.
being comfortable with the uncomfortable, is what the right decision means for me, I guess. Yeah.
Like just jumping outside the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
understandable.
and being okay with it
Mm-hmm.
is something that 2025 really hound in
Mm.
for me. They're like,
Yeah.
this is the year of failure, and next year will be better.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope 2026 better. I feel it in my bones that it will be. I feel it in my bones. You speak it into existence, manifest it.
Yes. Okay. What's your fifth one?
My fifth one is this year in 2025, I learned to make matcha.
Oh, a
Yeah.
good one?
Yeah. Yeah. I learned how to
Oh.
whisk it up, you know. Yeah. I took on that. Would they even call it a hobby or just a new skill? I guess you could say, because it's cheaper to make it at home than to keep
Mm-hmm.
going and buying it at a cafe or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what's your sixth one?
Consistency beats intensity in everything.
What does that mean?
Like being consistent, even if it's like you spend an hour a day studying or like 10 minutes a day reading,
Mm-hmm.
is better than, I guess, like being really intense about it, like reading for like an hour to 2 hours a day or
Mm.
studying for like 4 or 5 hours when in reality, things just stop clicking after the first hour or so. Like your attention span is so short that it's better to just be consistent with it than to
Mm-hmm.
like intensify everything that you do within the day.
Mm. I
Yeah.
see, I see. That's
Yeah.
understandable, yeah. Yeah. I think that's a good point. Cause like I think also when we were younger, like I feel like we were kind of taught the opposite. Like
Yeah.
you do everything in mass loads, you retain it faster, or you
Or it shows more effort.
yeah. But I could see that. Cause
Yeah.
that's what makes you stressed out faster too.
And like it's ineffective because you like again don't retain as much as if you do it in shorter time period or like smaller chunks.
Mm-hmm.
But if you keep on repeating it every single day, then you absorb it a lot faster than doing like a cram session or whatnot.
Mm.
Yeah. So 2026 is a year of consistency for me. Just be consistent in everything I do.
That's a good one. Uh, we're on number six. Number six. My sixth one is it's okay to be selfish. This
Oh yeah.
also
Yeah.
ties into self care and to letting go and all those things. But I think this year I've learned that it's okay to consider me
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like I'm the type of person that I always think about how it affects everybody else or what will happen. Like I don't know if I decide yeah, just how it affects everybody else if I decide not to do something or if I make a decision for me instead of we or things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
to
sure.
save my peace. What's your seventh one?
You don't have to be the fixer or translator for everyone.
Mm,
That's
that's deep.
hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't I just always feel like whenever I'm home, like I need to do something or help someone with something.
Mm-hmm.
And I think now it's just like a good lesson to learn that you can sort of pick and choose. You don't have to do it for everybody.
Yeah.
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 If only my mama stopped signing me up for stuff.
Yeah. I feel like it's harder to untrain parents to do that because they've done it for so long.
Yeah.
And it's like they know that it's hard for you to say no to them because they're
Yeah.
your parent.
And it's kind of like I can do it for you, like I kind of have to do it for you,
Mm-hmm.
but to be voluntold on everything else, it's
Yeah.
it's really really annoying.
Yeah.
But
I feel
yes.
that. My number seven is to be a student again,
Oh
learning
yeah.
to be a student again. I think like starting school this year, it was hard at first because it was like I was trying so hard to make sure like
You're
everything
on
was
top of your
I was
game.
on top of everything.
Mm,
And like it just kind of drained me at first, but then
mm,
like getting back into that groove, it was like it reminded me of like our undergrad years and stuff like that. But yeah, just learning to be a student again.
yeah. No, I feel the same. I actually really enjoy being a student this time around. I
Mhm.
feel like I've learned, or I get to learn a lot and meet a lot of different people. So
Mhm.
I actually like really, really enjoy being a student, learning
Yeah.
and like doing homeworks and whatnot,
Mhm.
which is weird.
It also feels like you like I'm not saying like undergrad you didn't have a purpose, but like it feels like purposeful a word. Like it feels like I don't know, like there I guess you have a clear path, like you know why
Hmm.
you're doing it versus like when you're undergrad, you're like, oh, I hope to do this career or hope to be going this direction, but I'm unsure. It's like you're more sure now. So I feel like the information that at least I'm learning or you're learning, it's like you're retaining it more and it makes more sense and it has more value because you know it will be more useful, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think for me, it's like, oh, I now can see why people act the way that they do from the stuff that I got like taught in school,
Mm,
like the psychology behind being a manager, or just like why certain businesses or company make certain decisions. I'm like,
mm,
now it makes sense
yeah.
because of like personal biases or like fallacies that come into play.
Mhm.
And now it's clear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
My eighth one is rest really is productive even when you resist it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Like I think yesterday it was like the first day in a while I did really nothing the whole day.
Oh.
But like I feel I guess revitalized today
Mm.
in a sense.
Yeah. No, I think 2025 really honed in, or another thing that it really honed in was on the act of resting,
Mhm.
because I did not know what that is in 2025. But
Yeah.
now it's like it's it is another form of productivity that
Yeah.
no one ever talks about because we're always, grinding or hustling,
Mhm.
and no one really talked about like taking a break, take a rest. Even though some people do, like they mention it, but it's not so popular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. My number eight one is to that I learned this year is to be more open with my feelings with my family.
Mm,
I think in the past I've always bottled up how I feel because I thought it was disrespectful or I was like, I'm being ungrateful or things like that. But this year it's really taught me like to open up to them about how I truly feel because they think that, a lot of the things I'm okay with that I'm not. So opening up this year, I guess, kind of helped us move forward.
hmm.
Yeah.
It betters your relationship too, because now I feel like they can be a little bit more empathetic because now they know,
Yeah.
which is hard.
Yeah.
It's another hard thing of 2025.
I agree.
My ninth one is not every opportunity is aligned just because it's impressive.
What do you mean by that?
Like just because an opportunity, looks good, like you getting an offer to work at like a big company
Mhm.
just because it's a big company, does it
Mm.
make it impressive if it doesn't align with what you want to do? Because then you end up becoming like another cog in the system, if
Mm.
that makes sense.
Okay, I get
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I think at 25, a lot of things are just like, why don't you just do this? Why don't you just do that?
Mhm.
But if it doesn't align, then you're kind of like wasting time somewhat. I don't know.
I see that. Yeah, like you take a job because like it offers you more money and like it's a more stable position than maybe starting at a startup and doing something that you truly wanted to do.
Yeah.
It's like just kind of holding you back in a sense, but because externally to everybody else it looks really good,
Hmm.
you kind of keep that image up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, my was that number nine? My ninth thing. It's oh, I learned in 2025 that I'm emotional. I think 2025 is like the year that,
Beat you like a dog.
yeah, but I think because like I think I was also in denial. Like I feel like I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But like in the past, I don't feel like I'm a big crier, but I also probably am. I don't know. But this year, I've accepted that I am a big crier, or I'm a big like I
Empathetic person.
yeah, and also like have my emotions on my sleeve. Like I don't feel like I mask my emotions necessarily, but I always feel like I put up a strong front. I don't know if that comes off to other people, but yeah, this year I've learned that I am emotional. I do show my emotions, and it's okay to show my emotions.
Yeah, for sure. Um, I'm like, I want to be with that girl that just like goes out and be a boss bitch. Come home, just cry.
For real.
Come home, just like at any little thing, I just start crying.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay because I'm at home
Yeah.
in the comfort of my own space.
Yeah.
But yes, emotion is so important. That's another thing. That's why I want to like really be consistent in journaling next year, just so that I could release my emotions and
Mm.
not let it bottle up.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm gonna start trying to be a journal girly as well.
journal girly.
We'll see how that goes.
Just one sentence a day,
Yeah.
two sentences a day,
Yeah.
consistency. My 10th one is letting go is an act of self respect. So,
Yeah.
similar to yours, but learning that, you know, you're respecting yourself by letting go of like a job or a person or a relationship, whatever it might be, in the act of letting go in itself is courage and it's not something that's negative.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, because I think for the longest time, everybody's trying to hang on, or I've tried to hang on to like a lot of things,
Mm-hmm.
but hanging on sometimes isn't the most respectful thing to do,
Right.
nor is it like the most courageous act that you can do.
Right.
But it's actually in letting go and moving on.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you say, sometimes it's more courageous to move on than to stay.
Yeah.
Um, my 10th one is I learned that I'm a summer girly.
Ah,
Yes, now where it's cold, like I don't want to go out the house. But
that's
I
true.
I learned like I guess that made me realize like during the summer I was always doing something even though it was like 150 degrees outside, or like I miss wearing like lighter clothes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I've learned that this year that I'm not a winter girly, I'm a summer girly. But my favorite season still is fall. But
Yeah,
yeah.
mine is springtime. And you know that. Well, no, this winter is because I don't got on my clothes. So
Hmm.
half of my clothes are my brother's clothes. I've been wearing half of my brother's stuff. Um, but yeah, no, I don't think I'm a summer girly.
I don't
I'm
think you
half.
are.
I'm half summer. Like the first half of summer, I'm okay with. The latter half, hell
No,
no.
that makes sense. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I see you as a spring girl.
spring and like early fall.
Hmm.
My 11th one is you can outgrow dreams, and that's growth, not failure.
That's fair.
As a girl who has a lot of dreams and ambition, I always feel like, and I think it speaks for why I do so much is because I
Mm-hmm.
have so many dreams and ambitions that I want to fulfill,
Mm-hmm.
but not all of them are realistic.
That's
And
fair.
that's been pointed out to me lately that a lot of my ambitions are kind of like, they're good, but maybe not right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, maybe it's just that's not it either, and that's okay. But I'm the type of person to where I'm like, nah, I'm gonna make it come true, or like I have to make it a reality.
Yeah.
And it's a hard pill to swallow for me because of who I am.
Was it number 11?
Yes.
My number 11 is I learned that I miss playing pickleball.
Really?
Yeah, I actually miss it.
How many times you play this year?
This year, maybe 3.
Oh yeah.
Like versus like last year, we played every weekend. About
It's because TK moved away.
Yeah, it is because TK moved away, but I think also like everybody just got busy with life. Like the guys got busy with life, and then like yeah, it's just everybody got busy doing things. But I missed it. It was like a good like stress reliever and also like something active for me to do that wasn't like that didn't feel like a task or like a
Hmm.
chore. Like it just felt fun. But yeah, that's what I want to resume in 2026, playing pickleball.
Once a week.
Yeah, once a week. What's your number 12? 12? Yeah.
Uh, my number 12 is small joys matter more than significant milestones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's what I learned because I'm also the type of person to always chase milestones and ignore all the smaller achievements that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, it's always like the bigger pictures matter more to people. It's what people would actually see
Mm-hmm.
versus like the little ones that only I could see.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't bring me much joy. But then now it's like, I gotta do it for me.
Yeah. No,
So,
that's so understandable.
yeah. Yeah, so I just want to like try as many different things as possible just to kind of like figure out what it is that I want to do. And
Mm-hmm.
those are my small moment of joy. But to other people, it's kind of like, oh, you're doing so much. Or like,
Mm-hmm.
why are you always doing something new? Why don't you just focus on doing one thing at a time? And like, I guess I make something out of that before you jump onto other things.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the type of person that I am is like, I don't want to have to regret the things that I didn't get to do
Mm-hmm.
because I'm so focused on, I don't know, like completing one thing when I don't even know if that's something that I want to do for a long term, or I don't know if that's going to like pan out for me in the future. Um,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of like a double edged sword because then you're, doing so much, you're spreading yourself out so thin and you're not accomplishing anything versus you putting a lot of effort into one thing and actually making something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
That makes sense. I think uh like it just reminds me of like even of so I was like applying for jobs earlier, and one question on the application was like they stated their motto, and one thing they stated was do small.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like in a sense of like they have a they picture big things, they also do small things like that. And it was asking like which one of these things out of like our model or our value sticks out to you. And I chose like small things because small things matter too, like
Mm-hmm.
doing the little things. And you know, like getting the little things done could make a big impact as well. So that makes a lot of sense that you stated that as one of your things you learned.
Yes.
My 12th, 12,
Yeah.
my 12th was oh, I'm stronger than I thought.
Oh, yeah. For
I
sure.
Yeah, like this year's tested my strengths mentally, physically, all of the above. Um, but yeah, I think I didn't think I was as strong willed as I actually am.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's what 2025 taught me.
Yeah. No, 2025 is a HOE.
Yeah, it's a hoe. It's a hoe. It's everything under the sun.
Yeah.
It's not been amazing.
Mm, not for us, at least.
Yeah.
My 13th one is people communicate from where they feel safe, not always how you want. And I think that was a big lesson, another big lesson in 2025. Because I think a part of me always expect people to go about things like how I do,
Hmm.
but that's not the case. And it's something that for me is a lesson because in my mind it's like, well, that makes sense. Why wouldn't people do it that way? Or like if I can see that it makes sense, why wouldn't other people see it that way?
Yeah.
And
Not everybody thinks the
yeah,
same.
and that's just not the case.
Hmm. I
I
see that.
mean,
Uh, my 13th reason why I'm kidding. My 13th thing I learned in 2025 is kind of ties like to what you're like your overall like it's okay not to be perfect. I think like I always had this mindset of like I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to like you say like accomplish this by this time and things like that. And if I didn't do it or if I wasn't held to somebody else's expectation of me, I was a failure or like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing in life. But I think I've learned that like if I'm getting to my end goal or if I'm getting to the next step of where I want to be, as long as I'm getting there, it's okay. And I
yeah,
don't have to do it in the most perfect way. I don't have to, you know, be that image that everybody sees me as. It's okay to I don't know, be I look fragile or look imperfect in a sense. But yeah,
yeah,
that's what I've learned in 2025.
yeah. My last one is I can forgive my past self for not knowing what I don't know. Or no, I can forgive my past self for knowing what I know now.
What do you mean by that?
I think like I not necessarily resentment, but felt like I should have known better
Mm,
to my past self, or like, dang, like you set yourself up for I guess success for like knowing people, or like sometimes I value myself for having good judgment of character,
mm,
but I don't know everything, and
mm.
however my past self acted, she acted on what she knew at the time.
Yeah.
And now looking back, it's like you can only do so much with what you know, and everything serves as a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
So then now it's okay that all that happened because only could only then would you be where you are today.
I
Have
agree.
further knowledge, or like further like having more information to further shape your life in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So learning to forgive that girl
Mm.
is my closing lesson
I
of
see that.
2025.
That's a good point. Yeah, you can't beat yourself up for what you didn't know in the past or what you know now. As
Yep.
long as you've learned that lesson now
Yeah.
and moving forward, you could implement those life lessons or lessons that you've learned from
Yep.
your past experiences.
And that's why right now it's for what I don't know can't hurt me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My last things that I've learned in 2025 is not as serious as yours, but
Well, I don't think it's serious. I think it's just like something that wraps up
yeah,
2025 for me.
yeah. But like this one, I think I just wrote it because I was like, I need something. But I just put it's okay not. I learned in 2025 it's okay to not be a huge coffee person.
Oh.
Like I like coffee esque things that have like a touch of coffee flavor, like tiramisu.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm a slut for tiramisu. But like coffee, like I can't. I stress this again. I cannot be a drink black coffee type of
Mm-hmm.
person. Like I need flavor in it,
Yeah.
and I need sweetness. And I've realized it's okay because I think this year I was drinking coffee the least out of like they say from college to now.
Oh,
Cause like I only drink it like socially or like even at work anymore. I don't even go grab coffee or like in the morning. I barely drink coffee like
what do
every
you
morning.
drink?
Sometimes nothing.
Oh,
Sometimes nothing, or if so, then I make matcha, and then maybe if like my mom has coffee, then I'll make me some coffee. But other than that, I'm not leaning towards it. I'm not like
mm.
actively always wanting to drink it as much as I did in the past. Like say like years prior, I would at least have like 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day versus like this year, barely maybe once a day.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, I gotta have one every single day.
Day.
My morning has to start with at least a cup of coffee for me to get
Mm,
going. I don't think it does anything to me, but it's just
yeah,
like a
same.
part of the routine at
Your
this point.
routine. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
If
yeah, I can
yeah.
see that.
I'm like, if not, I'll just drink water.
Yeah, that's me. Usually in the morning, like if I don't drink coffee or like matcha or something, I'll drink water or like some type of juice, like
Mm.
orange juice or something. But yeah, and that gets me
Yep.
going.
Yeah. That wraps up our 28 things that we've learned in 2025. And I
Hmm.
think on ending note, it's like, you know, what, actually, I don't know. I lost my train of thoughts a while ago.
about
On
about 20.
like everything that on what we've learned in 2025.
I think it's a jumble of like just experiencing life, but like also from an aspect of like not having it so easy.
Mm-hmm.
And also like just having so many like I won't say detrimental things, but just tough,
Mm-hmm.
hard things happen this year in all aspects, like personal, you know, socially, like um politically, like externally from outside, like just you. It's like it's been a rough year, so it really does test,
Your your
your
patient
your
resiliency.
yes, your resilience. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think to wrap up, like I guess our list is like just seeing life through a different lens in a
Yeah.
sense.
And I think a part of me is like glad that you're able to learn all of this early on.
Mm-hmm.
Because for some people, it takes them to like their 30s or 40s or 50s to even like learn half of these lessons that,
Mm.
you're able to kind of grapple on early on in life.
Mm-hmm.
And to, I guess, like the first step in fixing anything is acknowledging it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think learning it now would be better
Yeah.
than learning it in the future. Imagine like not learning to let go early on, and when
Mm-hmm.
you're in like your 30s or 40s, like like how detrimental that could be to you, because
Yeah.
then by that point you could have even more responsibilities or like familiar or family duties or responsibilities, like having kids, and then at that point you can't let go no more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
good to learn things early or try to.
Yeah, it is good to learn things early. Cause like I think like also like I don't know, like I thought that like I think in the past I thought that, I was a late bloomer or like
Hmm.
I don't know. It's just the things weren't happening because when your parents talk to you about their past, it seemed like everything they did was like all in like a span of like maybe like 10 years or so. Like they had it together by like age 30, but it's actually not true. Like at least for my parents, like whenever I graduated college and then I was worried about finding a job and then I did find a job, my mom was like, "You're stressing out about the wrong things because you're trying to get life together by like 25, 26 to 28." And it's like a lot of us adults now didn't get, or older adults didn't get stuff together till mid 30s, 40s.
Hmm.
So like, and I also see a lot of that on social media, like people saying that you expect to have it all by 30, but the honest truth is like a lot of people don't start getting it until 30 and after
Yeah,
30 and things like that. So I think just understanding that like, everybody struggles, I guess helped me also realize that like and
I'm
like
not an outlier.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And I think it also speaks to like there's so many things that are outside of your control
Mhm.
that when you were younger, things were more like within your control just because you don't have control at that point, to
Mhm.
where it makes it seem like things are in your control. But then now that, you have control and things are outside of your control, just further makes it harder for you to,
To grasp.
yeah,
Yeah. That's
yeah.
understandable. So
Okay.
I guess we'll end it here. I hope we all have a happy holiday.
Happy holidays.
Happy holiday.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, New
No,
Year.
happy Christmas.
Yeah, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Merry
I hope
Christmas.
you enjoy all your. It's been. I hope you enjoy your time with your family and your friends and your loved ones, for this holiday season.
Hmm.
So I guess thanks for joining us at the menu. We hope today's conversation gave you something to think about, or at least laugh about. Uh, we won't be back next week, or will we?
I think this episode would go up on Christmas Day or the day after Christmas, and it would
Mm-hmm.
be our closing episode for season one of the
Yes.
Menu Podcast.
So we hope you have a happy new year. But until next time, the next time we see you, we hope that you keep slowing down, keep figuring it out, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Don't forget to follow all of our social media account. We'll keep, I guess, well, I don't know. I'm not going to make any promises because I don't know what the heck I'm going to be doing. But yeah, until we see you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.